Have you ever had a door slammed in your face, only to later realize it was the best thing that could have happened today? We're going deep into the Stoic art of flipping rejection on its head, drawing inspiration from Marcus Aurelius himself. Imagine a world where every no doesn't knock you down, but launches you higher. Rejection, a word that usually stings, can actually be the fuel that drives you toward greatness. This isn't about cheating fate. It's about realizing that sometimes the universe's no is actually a hidden yes to something better. So, feeling ignored, overlooked, unappreciated, it's time to rewrite your story. In this video, we'll break down 13 powerful lessons on how to harness the force of rejection. And we're not staying in theory, we're diving into practical, real-world moves you can make today. But before we get into it, help spread this ancient wisdom. Tap that like button and turn on the notification bell. That tells YouTube you're finding value here, and it helps others discover it too. Now, let's walk this transformative path together. Ready to turn rejection into your biggest victory. 1. Ignore them. When life gives you the cold shoulder, don't retreat. Rise above. Ignoring those who ignore you isn't petty. It's powerful. Imagine this. Someone decides you're not worth their time. That's on them, not you. Choosing not to respond says, I know my worth. It's like holding up a mirror, letting them see their own indifference, while you remain unfazed. But how do you do that without bitterness? Focus on you, your goals, your passions, your peace. Read, move, learn. Surround yourself with those who actually value you. It's not revenge, it's redirection. You're reclaiming energy and investing it where it matters. Sure, being ignored stings, but let it push you to build something stronger. A foundation of self-respect. Let the silence bounce off your inner fortress. You are not just surviving, you're thriving. And that kind of emotional maturity, that's real strength. Your worth doesn't drop just because someone else failed to see it. Stay grounded. Let your actions make the noise point to. Don't react emotionally. Rejection hurts, and your first instinct to lash out. But here's your stoic weapon: calm. When someone snubs you, it's easy to let frustration or sadness take the wheel, but Stoicism teaches something better. It's not about bottling your emotions, it's about not letting them control you. Take a breath, ask yourself, why is this bothering me? Often, it's not the rejection itself, it's what it triggers inside us, our own insecurities. So when you're being ignored, pause, reflect. This moment doesn't define you, it's just a moment. Control what you can. Your response, not their behavior. Stay respectful, be kind. If you reach out, do it from a place of sincerity, not expectation. This isn't passivity, this is power. Because true strength isn't found in outbursts. It's found in restraint. Master this, and you don't just survive rejection, you grow through it. You realize your peace doesn't hinge on someone else's approval, and that's magnetic. People are drawn to those who don't crumble under pressure. So when you stay calm, you're not coping, you're becoming. You're walking the Stoic path towards self-respect and resilience. 3. Remove them from your mind. When rejection hits, learn the Stoic art of detachment. It's not about pretending it didn't hurt, it's about using the pain to transform. Acknowledge the sting, but don't let it trap you. Be like a seasoned sailor, use the storm to steer, not to sink. Rejection isn't a dead end, it's a redirection. Let it guide you into new passions, new opportunities, new growth. Read a book that challenges you. Push your limits with something physical. Volunteer, serve, contribute. These aren't distractions, they're stepping stones to discovering who you really are. Every new challenge builds you stronger, wiser, more adaptable. Surround yourself with people who see you, share your hopes, listen to theirs, grow together. Remember, rejection isn't a verdict on your worth. It's an invitation to evolve. Demonstrate your value. Yes. Rejection stings, but it also reveals your strength. Don't shrink. Step forward. If you're passed over, whether in a meeting or a relationship, don't stew in bitterness. Take action. Lead a project. Share your ideas. Shine so bright they can't look away. Rejection doesn't mean you're not valuable. It just means your value wasn't seen there. And maybe that's a blessing. It's the universe nudging you towards something better aligned with your strengths. Reevaluate. Refocus. What makes you great? How can you double down on that? You are not just bouncing back, you're building a story of resilience. Don't hide your hurt. Feel it. Then rise above it. Channel it into momentum, not misery. That's what Stoicism is about. Owning your response. Maybe that person who rejected you is fighting their own battle. Meet them with empathy, not because they deserve it, but because you do. Reflect. Learn. Rise. Let rejection refine you, not define you. 5. Cut off contact. Silence isn't just absence, it's strategy. Especially when you're dealing with rejection, things get tricky. Let's say you've been ignored or flat out turned down. Your natural instinct might be to fix it, to reach out, to bridge the gap. But here's where Stoicism flips the entire script. You embrace silence, not to play games, but to reclaim your power. Choosing not to react, not to send that text or make that call isn't weakness. It's wisdom. That pause, it's not just for them, it's for you. It's a reset. Your chance to remember. Your worth isn't measured by someone else's attention. Let's go deeper. This silence isn't passive. It's active, strategic. You're not just sitting around, you're reflecting, recalibrating. You're turning inward and realigning with your goals, your values, your life. Think of it as pressing pause on the outside world, so you can press play on your inner one. This space you create, this no-contact boundary, it isn't cruel. It's compassionate to yourself. You're saying, I care about myself too much to chase what doesn't serve me. That's not just Stoicism, that's power. That's a quiet declaration. I don't need noise to feel seen. I'm already complete. And in a world where instant replies are expected, your silence, it's magnetic. It signals, I'm not rattled. I've got a rich life to return to. This isn't about making someone miss you. It's about showing that you haven't abandoned you. Your silence becomes a mirror reflecting your strength, your stability, your CENT, and ESS. Will it change them? Maybe not, but it will absolutely change you. And that's where the real growth begins. 6. Prove them wrong, but do it for you. When you get rejected, it's tempting to want revenge, to prove them wrong. But the Stoic way, you do it to prove to yourself what you're capable of. Turn their no into the ignition for your personal greatness. If someone doubts your skill, your value, let that be your signal. Sharpen your craft, study harder, practice more, not for applause, not to rub it in, but because you know deep down, I haven't even scratched the surface of my potential. This is your quiet rise, not a dramatic comeback, not fireworks or fury. Just pure, focused, undeniable growth, maybe. They called you uncreative. Build something beautiful. Said you're not consistent. Be the most consistent person in the room. Let your actions speak, not your ego. And here's the twist. This isn't a war against their opinion, it's a revolution of your own. Self-image. When you grow beyond who you are, the world sees it too. You're not just proving them wrong. You're rewriting what right looks like for you. That moment you no longer crave their validation. That's the true win. 7. Go out and have fun. Yes, fun. Here's a Stoic secret most people miss. Joy is a weapon against rejection. When you get knocked down, the instinct is to isolate, to sulk. But you flip the script. You lean into life. Pick up that hobby you paused. Try something brand new. Not as a distraction, but as defiance. You're saying, this won't shrink me, it'll expand me. Human connection is healing. Text your friends. Join a community class. Share a meal. Each shared laugh, each meaningful conversation reminds you, you're not a rejection, you're part of something bigger. And here's where it gets powerful. Step into the unknown. Try a food you've never tasted. Explore a place you've never been. Take a class in something totally foreign. Why? Because every new experience becomes a brick in the stronger, wiser version of you. You're not running from rejection. You're using it as fuel to create a bolder life. Every no becomes a door to something better. 8. Build your social status, but do it stoically. You're in a room, ignored, overlooked, almost invisible. Now pause, because this moment, it's an opportunity in disguise. You don't chase validation. You cultivate value. Focus on growth internally and externally. Get stronger. Get sharper. Learn something new. Take care of your body. Advance in your work, not to be seen, but because you're worth it. And as you grow, share but not to boast. Talk about your projects, your passions, your lessons learned. It's not to gain followers. It's to find your tribe. Volunteer. Collaborate. Connect. This isn't about flexing status. It's about living with purpose. In the Stoic mindset, building your status isn't about getting louder. It's about becoming clear in who you are. You grow. Others grow with you. That ripple of self-respect changes everything. You're not trying to be seen. You're learning to see yourself clearly. And that changes how the world sees you, too. 9. Act like they don't exist. Seriously. Someone's ignoring you. Here's your move. Don't force the connection. It's not cold. It's controlled. Don't waste your energy chasing validation from someone who's chosen to look away. Redirect. You're focused. At a party. Talk to someone who appreciates you. In daily life, focus on those who value your presence. And if interaction is unavoidable, keep it professional, short, clear, calm. No personal details. No emotional bait. This isn't about winning a game. It's about winning back your peace. If they keep acting like you don't matter, believe them. And then make your next move. Walk away, not in anger, not in drama, but with dignity. That's not weakness, it's wisdom. You're not rejecting them, you're reclaiming you. Your energy is precious. Give it to what and who grows you. Asterisk 10. Give them the silent treatment. Choosing silence in response to indifference isn't about winning a power game, it's about holding on to your dignity. The Stoics remind us, silence isn't just the absence of words. It's a practice of emotional clarity. So when someone pulls away, and you don't rush to fill the space with texts or explanations. Let that silence become a mirror, not to punish them, but to better understand yourself. Why does this bother me? What can I learn here? Where is the opportunity to grow? This kind of silence isn't cold, it's conscious. It's not retreat. It's realignment. You're not shutting down. You're tuning in. Use the pause to recalibrate your values, to strengthen your virtues, to return to your center. And when you stay silent, not out of spite, but from self-control, you're honoring your peace. That's not indifference. That's power. 11. Don't beg for attention when someone ignores you. The instinct might be to shout louder, prove your worth. Demand their gaze. But the Stoic path tells us something else. Your value doesn't rise or fall on someone else's. Acknowledgement. So don't perform for attention. Don't twist yourself to fit into someone else's view of you. Turn inward. Reaffirm your worth. Engage with your passions. Pursue what fulfills you, not to impress them but to inspire yourself. Your confidence shouldn't be a reaction to how others treat you. It should be the byproduct of your actions, your growth, your purpose. You don't need to be seen to shine. So instead of chasing attention, invest in yourself, and soon enough. The need for validation fades because your sense of self is no longer up for negotiation. 12. Be kind. But emotionally distant responding to coldness with kindness doesn't make you weak, it makes you wise. When someone chooses to be indifferent, you can still offer a smile, a polite nod, a simple take care, but keep your heart grounded. This isn't about being emotionally shut off, it's about setting a boundary. Stoicism doesn't call for walls, it calls for wisdom. You can't control how others act, but you can control how much of yourself you invest. Kindness without attachment is a sign of deep self-disrespect. So be warm, but not dependent, courteous, but not vulnerable. Let your grace speak, but protect your peace. This isn't withdrawal, it's maturity. A kind firmness that lets you walk through rejection with clarity, not chaos. 13. Don't reveal your struggle when you're ignored or dismissed. The temptation to show your pain to make it visible can be strong, but the Stoics teach us real strength is silent. You don't have to pretend you're unaffected. You just don't need to perform it. Your life doesn't pause because of their silence. It continues with dignity, with drive, with depth. Acknowledge the hurt, but don't let it narrate your story. Let calm be your compass. Let self-respect lead the way. When you choose not to reveal your struggle, it's not suppression, it's sovereignty. You're not denying your emotions or directing them. That's not just emotional control, that's emotional courage. We've walked through 13 powerful principles rooted in Stoicism, tools for turning rejection into growth, silence into strength, and solitude into self-mastery. Each no you encounter isn't the end. It's a hidden beginning, a spark for reinvention. Now it's your turn to apply these truths, to carry this philosophy into your own story. If you've made it this far, comment strength in adversity below. Let's build this community together where rejection isn't feared, it's forged into power. Don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell. We're just getting started on this Stoic journey. Stay strong. Stay grounded. Stay stoic. ***.